Hi, Sue here from Mystic Matters. Thank you very much for joining me. If you've chosen this particular video, then this is what you need to know. I'm using the Mythic Tarot, and they're based on Greek mythology. Okay. Well, what we're starting off with here is that you need to be very diplomatic and tactful. Now's not the time to be pushy or aggressive in getting what you want or what you feel is right. You need to use tact and diplomacy. Even if it feels like a bit like going around the back door, it's not going to benefit you trying to force people. They'll just dig their heels in and get stubborn, and you won't achieve what you're aiming for. It's also here is a time of you listening to what your soul purpose is. It's going deeper into yourself, not just you in your physical body in this lifetime. It's like, who am I? What's my purpose? Why am I here on this planet at this time? So it's finding a deeper meaning to your life, not just the material or the superficial things. It's really you're looking for a deeper meaning. And when we start off on that journey of wanting a deeper meaning of our life, we end up no longer being comfortable with a lot of the things that are in our life already. We recognize that they're not either honoring us, or they're not in alignment with us anymore. So it's about moving away, letting go, and reorientating yourself on an inner level as well as on a financial level. But the things you're going to find more and more, the more you delve into this soul purpose, the more you'll find that things in your life really don't fit anymore. And you're going to find there's something new going to come into your life. Now, for some people, it can be a new love relationship. Other people, it can be a new business partnership. But somebody new that you don't know already, or if you have seen them, they're more like on a friend of a friend, or somebody you're aware of but you don't really know. But it's nobody you know very well, but somebody new coming in. There's also going to be things leaving you. There's a feeling of regrets. Sometimes there's a feeling of betrayal with this card as well. But not everything is lost. You're still at the bottom. You can still see there's a cup still standing. So you've learned from the memories, the information, the wisdom that has been through this relationship or this situation. It doesn't just have to be a person, but it also can be the passing of someone that's close to you, leaving a feeling of loss. But ultimately, you're being asked to make willing sacrifices of things that no longer are working for you for something better. Now, with this card, you have time. You're in control of when you move away from the circumstances that are no longer serving you. But if you leave it too long, you'll find that the universe will do it for you. So as a quick recap, it's important not to make loud noises and bang on doors, because people aren't going to respond positively to that kind of energy. So you need to be very tactful and diplomatic, but you're also learning more about your soul purpose. Who am I? What's my purpose? Why am I here on this planet? What have I myself got to give that nobody else can give in quite the same way? Okay, now I've delved more, and I recognize there's some parts of my life that are no longer in alignment to what my purpose is. So I need to walk away from those, and maybe walk away from a few people that are also not in alignment. And that means I can regenerate myself, and I can look more in my inner purpose is going to become much easier to see when the waters aren't muddied by situations that are around me that are no longer working, and they're just a distraction now. And I'm going to be able to get more money this way as well. Somebody coming into my life, it could, if I'm on my own, maybe it's a new love partner, or it could be a new business partner, but somebody is coming in that will help me with projects or walk with me through my life. So this is exciting. I don't know them. I really don't know them yet. And then definitely not somebody that I know I've known already. I might have seen them around, but or I haven't seen them at all. But there's somebody new. Now I need to be careful that I'm wise with new relationships coming in as well, because I've maybe been betrayed in the past. Things haven't worked out the way I expected them to, and I need to. So therefore, don't expect new things new relationships to be the same as old relationships. Try not to bring any baggage in. Be clear about what you want from a relationship or a business. Make a contract if it's a business. Have a really good discussion if it's a new love relationship. Let them know if you want just you're happy with a casual relationship or you want long term, but be very clear, because otherwise you're going to feel betrayed if it doesn't work out the way you expected it to, your kind of ultimate outcome. But if you haven't told them, that you haven't made it clear that is what you're expecting, then they could have always had a different outcome or a different way of running a business which isn't in alignment with yours. So be aware of this, so that there isn't any disappointment, and try not to get too attached to outcomes, and don't bring baggage in. Don't expect a new person to be like anybody you've met in the past, because it doesn't have to go that way. But ultimately, it's again about moving away and making sacrifices of things that are no longer working for you. And it's within your own time frame here. So a lot of it, this is really about, you need to be diplomatic and tactful. Don't tread on toes if you don't have to. If new people coming in, be absolutely clear about what your standards are, what your goals are, what your boundaries are, and then you won't have any reason to feel let down, betrayed, or that you've lost anything along the way. But it's all about your sole purpose. Who am I? What's my purpose? And when we start getting into that deeper journey, we find that if we haven't been on that journey already, then our whole life looks different, and it doesn't look quite as great as we first thought it was, because now we've got a deeper meaning. So our whole perception has shifted, and there's a lot of letting go here and making sacrifices of things of the past in order to have a better future. So it's a really powerful time here, if you're clear, and you're honest about where you're going. All right, well, I hope that's helped, and maybe I'll see you again sometime. Bye.